Comeback guys. 16 guys. Ntar di Discord gua ini dulu. Biasa ini dulu. Kabarnya guys ya, gua setting buat yang Discord dulu guys, jadi bisa pada lihat. Mana? Nah, oke tadi. Continue. Kita baru dapat kacang garuda, guys. Hah? Kan baru dapat garuda. Bukannya baru dapat, baru ngalahin kan? Kita sekarang jalan bareng sama si ntar guys. Discord nggak mau seneng, kita seneng. Kalian harus susah. Bukan gara-gara capture card dia. Keren ada kamu. Enggak, maksudnya kan dia kan dua kan, satu ke YouTube, satu ke Discord. YouTube kan memang udah gara-gara buat ini dia ini kan diprioritasin kan. Oh sisanya Discord cuma dapat dikit. Kita Discord lu kasih gue cuma dikit, ya udah kita jelekin ya biar yang penting aman ya, nggak nge-lag ya gitu. Woi, kenapa nih anjing nih? Anjir, bakar.
What happened here?
Imperials.
Aku masih live.
You'll pay for this.
We've got a live one.
Bakar.
Answer me. You know what to do, boy. Remember our orders? No survivors!
Who would order such a thing?
There, boy! Sick of Torgal!
Yang sejauh-jauh, ayo kita happy bareng-bareng.
Get up! Sick of Torgal!
Desa yang tadi yang kemarin kita selamat itu terus dibakar sama
Thought you could
orang-orang
escape us, did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die one! Kill all the ducal dogs!
Ducal dogs?
Wah, rame, mampus, 7 orang kena.
Too slow.
Terima kasih Otodot.
Stay down.
Terima kasih Otodot.
Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him!
Puter lagi. Weh, terima kasih Auto Dodge.
That's enough.
Mampus lu. Rame banget sih. Oh, nambah lagi. Ya, sini.
Too slow.
Terima kasih Auto Dodge. Masih muter. Goblok.
Sick of trouble. Stay down. Put them all to the sword. Oh no. Garuda, lend me your strength.
Mampus lu. Terima kasih Auto Dodge. Deket-deket sini semua.
Not this time.
Ada yang mendekat. Apa? Ini loh.
That's enough. Get him.
Lagi.
All must burn! The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annibella's command!
Mother ordered this. Why?
Clive,
Tampaknya. Maknya bunuh semua.
Flames to me.
Wah, gila.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Lalu.
Yeah, boy.
Onjo.
Get him. That's some skill. Get him, boy.
Terima kasih Auto Dodge.
Not this time. Get him, boy.
Wede. Terima kasih Auto Dodge. Mantap. Itu ngomong. Aduh. Gede doang badannya. Koyok kelar. Lupa. Asik. Makasih Auto Dodge.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah.
Hati. Aduh.
You deserved so much better. All of these people did.
waktu kemarin mak bantuin itu.
Better than my mother.
Bunuh gara-gara maknya sendiri.
We're too late. Gav. Clive.
Masih gak apa-apa ya. Udah mau sobek waktu itu.
Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew East Pole was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
Go ahead.
My mother always did despise bearers. The way father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it.
Wede, change it.
Gav, we want to help.
Kan lo habis bunuh Ade.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
Tong sum tong. Eh?
Now,
Ada yang lihat.
rats, lead me to your nest. Lord Kuka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
Wakik. Jahat emang.
To Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick...
We can keep running. Or we can walk through this.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms. For 13 years, killing was all I knew, so obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
Satu kastil hilang makan nama es.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we have sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men.
Wow, langsung ditembak.
Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry.
But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
Enak ya jadi raja ya. Apaan sih? Busur semua.
Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Arthur. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
Modal murid semua.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose.
Revolusi dia karena kristalnya yang ternyata menurut dia apa namanya ambilin semua kayak nature-nya gitu. Kan sekarang kan pada jadi hitam semua gitu kan, hidup semua. Hancurin aja kok gitu.
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick...
Iyalah. Mana nggak sadar. Suruh hancurin kristal.
The realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The Holy Capital. And what business would you...
Ah, udah dikasih tahu tuh.
Speaking of horror, if you...
All right.
Suruh ngancurin apa namanya kristal.
Yes? What? We trade. You make a...
Lebih enak, lebih ganteng.
I see I'm busy here. So, what'll it be? No scratches, all right?
Apa pada demen?
And?
Enggak, maksudnya kan lu tadi mineralnya harga sama, kata lebih enak, gak mau gak suka. Udah ada galon ya kan? Galon beli baru kan? Galon aquanya simpen, nanti dijual kalau misalnya ini.
Wanted to send a message.
Enggak, lu mau pakai ini juga kan? Oh, ternyata lem mineralnya nggak pas di lidah gitu. Balik lagi aku bisa. Iya,
I heard Otto barking at his lion.
Take a seat, Clive. So you really... He's another... All stick with it, but that's right. Look. There's...
Well, no, not that. And it's the dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. We go way back. And
That's good of you, but...
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute. And she's quite a woman.
A woman.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
Apa nih, lihat tusuk.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Ah. Go, Otto's, and let's know. Anyway, reckon you... Quick look. Think you can help?
Mana cokobonya, Bang Ge?
Live, was it?
Well, someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
Dan kan nih buat questnya nih. Banyak masalahnya side quest. Cuma mau dapat chocobo.
The tavern. It's done. I've seen your face before. You're
Help you with
bandits in the Golden Stables. Then when I saw what was happening, I...
All right.
Do it.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door. They looked a nasty...
Ha! Golden Stables, my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers. Oh, that's a fine sort.
Hey.
Get him, lads. I want that plate.
Let's get this over with.
Get him.
Sick of Torgal. Wake! Get him!
Di XP juga cuma 8. Aduh.
I'll be keeping my blade.
There he is. The hero of...
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought...
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern when they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't...
I see.
Just as you did today.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right.
Mana XP? 0. 8 tadi. Tuh, sama ini 20. 28. di XP-nya panggil.
There he is, the man of the hour.
Oh. Pedangnya apa Ifrit? Kalau nggak salah dapetnya. Mana nih? Oh, kalian ini? Apa-apa nih?
So, we're meeting in North.
Langsung sih. Jalan jauh bang, 400. Lu disuruh jalan 1 kilo aja ngasos-ngasosan lu. Apa lu? Gua pernah ditarik. Jauh. Tahu kita bisa terbang nggak Bang? Bang, oh,
there. Northreach.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel.
And that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
Yakin tahu bener.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
Wow.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Huh?
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested, unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
You say these are all from down
Are you gonna buy something or not?
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
Kotor.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
Dami.
I should probably start here.
You wear the dame's brooch.
Enough to have me.
She's still missing it. Oh,
You saw her,
the day before. She'd lost her. It wasn't any. You see,
so she was up.
and I didn't let Tatienne.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
Excuse me, you there?
Pockets are a veritable.
Apa lu hijau? Tuh, makin lama aja. Kasih gocok umusnya.
So you're the new escort, and you've already been sent off on an errand, eh?
Waduh ya.
Poor boy.
Did she
Kelihatan banget.
say anything?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone.
Tawan
She did
banget
mention a name,
Hanya toxic.
but I know it.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first. But it didn't take
Dan
long
Bang
for her
ya
to
kan.
get scared.
Asik.
She thought about saying something. But the Dane was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in. And she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison.
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar.
You've been very...
Don't let him get away with this.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Well then, I suppose you're...
Person mahak.
Heard the bones fell favourable.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch.
Wait.
One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Most likely. Fools there nigh on every night.
Oke, bentar wes. Lanjut pergi ke Isabel. Kalau
Clive.
gosip dia.
Tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Jeng, gimana Jeng hari ini
Tatiana, you could
Jeng?
have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with them.
And you plan on traveling?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause... You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will... There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. His name is Bertrand, and he works...
I shall return as soon.
Or did one of them get on this side of the gate?
Oh, buat lagi. Ada cara ini yang lain apa yang cepat selain toko
How many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Aksi!
Get him, boy! Don't let them get away!
Bisa terbang. Bisa terbang tuh bang. Wih, terbang.
You know what to do, boy.
Terbang. Wih. Terakhirnya kayak gitu. Apa sih?
You know what to do. Sick of Toggle. There, boy. You know what to do, boy. Stay down.
Gampang ini. Mana belum ketemu ya sih? Bagi katanya lebih susah lawan daripada bos lo akhir. Parok. Belakangnya pasti ada anak kecil pakai baju merah. Rambutnya putih.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Let's get this Farokski.
Are you Bertrand?
Sounds a bit... Well, go on then.
One of her courtesans has gone missing. A soldier who may...
Many traders stopped to... But only one's been...
Is he still here?
The trader? If you seek him out, fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
If even a grain is missing.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
Wah, satu
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame.
Why? Oh.
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier.
Yes, he had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for, but old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. And I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster.
And do you know where he...
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound.
My thanks.
No, be sure and tell him.
Apa lu?
You are fortunate to have fallen into the dame's good graces.
Oh.
But her influence...
Abu. Apaan tuh? Ada yang ngomong.
It smells of death here, Togo. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Kena lima-limanya, mantep.
That's enough.
Pocong.
Sick of over here. Get him, bro.
Ini tuh masih. Oh boy, dia sakit kalau lagi.
Stay down.
Kita dengarkan apa pepatah dari orang yang sudah memainkan sampai tamat. Nggak apa limit breaknya combo yang paling sakitnya apa?
Well, the wolves have been busy, but the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatien.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. He said her name was Tatien.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good by the looks of things.
We both
Then one day, we know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to more for some dealings and...
If you mean this comb...
He might not be rotting on it.
I think he meant to ask us something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to... We all know what happens to... Tell the dame I'm sorry for her. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see...
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened?
I need to tell...
Abu.
Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give us something to remember Tatien by.
Yang lariknya ngebus. Wih, kok gue mau naik gak bisa? Ah, parkour di sini.
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but... I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatien. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatien. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. At the Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Okay. Apa lu yang gosab? Kombat. dapet. Kalau di sih bang, pakai controller ini males ah. Pajem. At B2. Enggak ini kan tadi pencet R2, aduh kok berat dipencetnya gitu.
Any trouble on the way?
Lebih
None worth
realistis.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
Kencing pun nyala gitu. Oh, kencing nyala nggak? Oh, orang realistis itu. Ah. Jejet.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a...
Wus. Weh.
Brothel.
Weh, ada suaranya.
Doesn't seem very private.
Ada bunyinya. Saya minta.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrec.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahama. But that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. It means my deeds will be remembered. I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
Oke, langsung. Cet. You have reached portal moment. You continue you. Amat nih. Tamat katanya. Tadi pivotal story it cannot be returned. Gak bisa return katanya. Gawat.
There are not nearly enough men here.
And it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
Dapat cokobo ya.
First, this may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to
Tapi
mean?
ini FF pertama yang tidak
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret
menaikkan
as you claimed.
cokobo. Katanya
But that's
tidak
half the fun of it.
tidak sesuai
Life's too short for perfect
percokoboan.
You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes,
Apa
stop you
namanya?
growing old and complacent.
Ini kan
Worked for you, has it?
yang rights social
Right, my
justice.
boy. Even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and
Freedom
to
to
change.
cokobo.
You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
Oh, batu.
Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
The passage is empty.
Kayaknya bentar lagi sih kita matiin. Power yang kita bisa ambil. Tap. Lagi bisa pakai thunder guys.
Alright, not quite tempting. Let's get this over with.
They're not in the garrison.
I swear this passage used to be secret.
Of course it is.
Perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans.
It's over.
Weh, terima kasih Autodots. Tiba-tiba gua ngeliat tiba-tiba loncat ke belakang. Apa lu? Wih, deh, mantap. Waduh, R2 gua berat.
They never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
Gue yakin nih abis itu kalau nggak sistematik kok nggak sistematik. Dapat power baru gitu. Kan main karakter mati nggak mungkin dong.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now.
Either ini Ini, oh enggak, ini anjing satu nih mati nih.
Captain, to arms, men, and summon the cannoneer.
Anjir, kamu kok. Sini. Sini, gak usah jauh-jauh. Aduh, kenanya 4 doang.
You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. There, boy. Don't let them get away. Sick of trouble. There, boy.
Apa nih? Anjir, bawa apaan tuh?
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
Weh, boroket.
Then let's shut him up.
Anjir. Terima kasih Autobot.
Not this time.
Wait.
Do you feel that? Something in the air.
Ether. It's ether.
Then we better make this quick.
Not this time. Get him, boys. Sick of trouble. Get him, boy. You know what to do. Get him. Keep your distance, boy. Get him.
Why won't you die?
Oh, ada fase 2.
Is he?
Bollocks. He's gonna catch it.
Apaan?
Poor wretch.
Save your pity. He'll get none in return. There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
There, boy. Give them all you've got, boy.
Wajay. Tabrak, ditabrak. Dor. Anjir, kena.
You know what to do. Sick of trouble. Too slow. Get him, boy. Sick of trouble. Not this time.
kasih otodot.
You know what to do, boy. Don't let them get away.
Wait. Autonya gue jalan. Lo terbang aja lah, aman. Susah, iya.
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
Oke, betul banget.
Guard duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares. Breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its
Animation
benefits?
cancel.
Sid,
Advance banget
this is
deh
ether
Bang G.
flood.
Ampun.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Tahu nggak tadi bisa?
It wasn't here last time,
Udah
I can tell you
bisa
that.
terbang gua tadi.
Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
Kalau gua ngerasa damage-nya yang pas lagi yang terbang. Jadi lawan yang berat nih yang ada ininya, beratnya. Kalau gua serang dari atas sakit.
Oh, the miners. The guards.
Too far gone. The ether's made monsters of them. All we can do now is put them out of their misery.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital.
Mampus lu, 5 orang kena.
Could this be why?
You said you could call her Isabel. Never mind. If that would have been a reason to what the sticks and ether flood would be it. Man, those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
Wah, isi darah dulu lah. Ini lo Bang G. Pet gaming. Wah, kok setengah darah tuh. Tiba-tiba. Jatuh pasti saat.
Doesn't look that far. Right. Why, yo? Whoa. Some help.
Hold on.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side. At least you won't get lost.
Oh iya benar. Iya bisa jadi. Apa nih war cry? Weh, bagus rame. Mampus. 6 orang. Level up. Lumayan, darah penuh langsung. Potion gua. Game itu tidak gaming. Ini
Get him.
Game tidak ramah cepat game. Langsung dipakai. Duit banyak pun apa? Nggak mau beli potion juga nggak bisa di top up. Oh, tapi cuma bisa dibeli 4.
You know what to do. Not this time. Sick of Togo. You know what to do, boy. I'm sick of trouble. Get up. Get up.
Kok ngambek? Ngambek banget. Gua tahu lu udah terutama. Gak ada bener emang.
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy.
Apaan nih Coral Sword? Coral naik. Ah.
On the count of 3.
Anda mau masuk apa?
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now. As if that was going to keep us out. The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it. There's no one about.
I knew it would be big. But this...
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum. You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did he make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
What? yang ini gue tahu. Yang game Vietnam itu gue tahu. Ikan kan itu. Ikan kan. Tahu kok itu NFT game.
Is there something you two want to tell me?
Maybe later.
Anda mau kapal pesiar? Anda mau jalan-jalan ke luar negeri? Banyak.
How could those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
Are the two places connected somehow?
Main belum?
Get him, boy! It's over. Get him! Wake wins! Sick of Toggle! Yeah, boy! Yeah! Get him! Get him! Get the one you've got, boy! Sick of Toggle! Get him!
Otak gua nggak jalan. Goblok.
Not this time. Get him! Sick of Toggle! You know what to do, boy.
When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
Anjir, kristal semua. Wow. Wow. Pasti dingin.
Where did that come from?
Anjir, kok naga.
If I had to guess,
Marok.
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
well, if it's a fight he wants.
Ready, Clive?
Always. You know what to do. Don't let them get away. Get him. Sick of trouble. Too slow. You know what to do. Sick of trouble.
Wah. Terbalik nggak kena. Terbang dong, bisa terbang, gue juga bisa. Ini lu, gua samperin lu. Wah, lu turun berapa? Kalau lu turun berapa? Oh, kena goblok. Kira dari samping deh.
Get him! Sick of Torgal! Over here. Get him! Don't let them get away! Get him, boy! Sick of Torgal! Get him, boy!
Where's he off to now?
Oh, ngapain?
Clive, look out!
Ah! Ah! Ah, goblok!
Too slow.
Santai bro, santai.
Over here. Give them all you've got, boy. Get him, boy. Too slow. Sick of Torgal. Get him.
Meledak.
Sick of Torgal.
Marok. Ya, udah pakai.
Get him. Sick of Torgal. Get him. Yeah, boy. Sick of Torgal. There, boy. You know what to do. Get the ball you've got, boy. Sick of Torgal.
Dragon Dance. Mampus. masih auto dodge. Gak jadi, ampun. Lord. Garu, gatel kan tuh, garu. Artinya di jeger ke bawah. Gampang. 20 doang makanya. Aduh. Fase 2. Oh enggak, bikin fase 2. Males sih gue fase 2. Capek kan?
Are you alright?
Fine.
Mau ngapain?
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move.
Lu juga ngapain?
Not that any sane
Buat
commander
doang
would
kerja.
send his men into a place awash with this much ether.
Ya, tangan.
Clive. If this all works and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after, by which I mean hunted. I just hope in the end they'll see that we didn't have any other choice, that it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Then it all starts here. Time to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it?
Ya ini. Jangan spoiler dong.
We're almost there. Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
We're with you to the end, Sid.
Then what are we waiting for?
Spoiler gua. Gila. Wah, nih shit, udah banyak death track-nya nih. Ini bentar lagi mati. Ya kan apa premisnya kan gua nggak tahu. Lu gimana sih Bang? Kentut. Premisnya gua nggak tahu Bang ya.
It's beautiful.
Aduh.
The heart of Sunbreak.
Teh. Lontong, toprak.
Well, that didn't work.
Gak ada ayam ya,
I think
lontong
we're
sama
gonna need
toprak.
a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively.
Nah,
The core's clearly made of sterner stuff.
Turner stuff.
Taya's going to have a fit when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here.
Wah. Dia berubah terus jadi batu nih ntar ya. Berubah.
That's more like it.
Pecah. Apa-apa pecahnya? Kurang gitu kan sampai nyawanya hilang semua terus dilempar pakai ini tuh baru hancur.
What is that?
Waduh. Oh, udah mati.
I need a freight. Come to me. I can't do this without you.
Anima ya? Ini anima ya?
Not again. Where are you?
Jalan. Oh, yang jalan duluan anjingnya dulu.
Hold on.
Enggak mati lah, itu pasti bolong 3 di. Kok gue hidup? Wah, terus gue bersek. Sitnya dibunuh.
Where the hell am I?
Kelar udah. Oh.
I've been here before.
Oh, bukan sebelumnya di semua FF itu.
Yes, the second quietly aware now. Will we?
You again. Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. He's still alive. I don't answer to you. I'm leaving, one way or another. It's over.
Will you? Apa nih? Goblok.
Not this time.
ayam.
What else can he do?
Anjir. Hancur. Powernya diambil.
That power isn't yours.
Isn't yours, it's mine. Weh.
But this is mine.
Embodying everything. Tok, tur, tok, tur, tok. Dua. Kalau bisa gue seret dong.
this done.
Dapat duit banget. Kalau bisa diperas kenapa tidak?
How many more could there be? As you wish.
Nggak ada enakan berantem pakai kelewatan. Aduh, gak sempet. Kalau bisa cepet pak, delay. Ah ya ini kena kampret. Kan lu butuh konyol. Makan nih, gue lepek. Tonjok. Tonjok. Deket dulu. Oh mau digituin, nggak jadi. Ya. Elah. Hilang fire. Aduh. Keren juga nih musuhnya bisa super insting. Wede masih dipegang. Bola semangat. Makan super insting. Breath of Fire, Flame of Rebirth.
No effects last already.
Apa coba? Oh ya bepel. Banyak jatuh sih, bolong. Donatnya nggak cukup satu.
Clive.
Well, enjoy your nap.
You're wounded.
This?
Allah.
It's only a scratch. All right, the hole.
We'll find you a healer.
Here? No, you won't.
Kan bukan yang tadi.
I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him.
Clive ditusuk, oh enggak.
Think again.
Sid.
One left. That'll do me.
Rokok lagi terakhir.
Try not to talk.
Clive. For so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life.
Gagap lah sih ngomong.
It's all very
Mati
well,
kan
man.
dia.
Reclaiming
Dampak
his
lo jutsu.
faith. If he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice.
Tandem.
Don't do this! The rest is in your hands. The crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free, stop. Please. I can think of none better than you.
Oh, kalau telat bisa ada 2 kali juga. Ya, Pak, mati loh, bakar itu.
In ashen grip, let ember glow to kindle flames anew.
Bakar juga kita. Cuy, dibakar 2 kali kita. Udah bukan well done lagi, congratulations ini. Kok gosong langsung. Gosong semua.
I'm sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner.
Pasti bakar.
Do you remember me, boy? I saw you protect them. That was very brave. I know you're there, Ultima.
You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Very well.
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
We'll leave. My brother alone.
Katanya lu doang yang bisa ngituin.
This is getting us nowhere.
Barrier magicnya.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
Weh, disusuk di belakang, oh enggak?
And I said no.
Scrapnya
These
ngomong.
flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
Adek, kamu hidup? Belum kira lagi dong.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am?
Wah, kita terakhir bunuh Ade dong berarti kalau kayak gitu.
Just try and get to my brother now.
Sil, ntar makin lama makin ini. Terus adeknya kerasukan, dia jadi ultima. Bunuh abang sendiri ntar. Abang adek berantem. Kalau berantem mah gak bikin Indomie. Tolong. Ayo, hancur semua. Hancur, mampu semua. Kawan.
Must be here. Must! Fail, Lord Cook again! Find Sid! Are all fucking dead!
Mati Sidnya.
Sid, help us! Where is he?
Oh.
You'll do!
Oh. Mampus lang.
Bastard!
Gab, we've got to go!
Not without this!
Kita mati.
Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas?
That won't be necessary.
Wede. Dipenyek.
Fuck me! Where the hell are you, Sid? Where the hell are you?
Mati.
The finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come, come, feel its softness.
Chocobo
Make a nice
steaks,
gift for your
chocobo
wife.
sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Calmatives, curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
Restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
Sama ada yang terluka kan? 5 tahun. Mati 5 tahun. Kita kena time skip.
It's good to see you, Sid.
Dia.
What have we learned?
The time skip dia makin kuat nggak? Bisa.
The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them.
Jago. Sama-sama.
Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was. Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
Oh. Ada gear 4 gua.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
Langsung tonjok gak pakai babi.
You're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
Superhero landing.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw. Sid's here. Come on. Oh, summon the others.
Bearers?
Safe.
Power of Thunder. Lanjut.
She dies here!
Ramuk Channel. Nih. Press number of lock on. Able to upgrade change.
Nice try.
Outlaws in here! Bring me his head!
Titan sends his regards.
Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten!
Kitten?
They brought a pet.
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster.
Get him! Over here!
This one.
Get him!
Hey, savage. Kena bos. Itu gak kena juga bos. Gak kena. Wait, tuh. Beyblade. That's the shark.
To hell with this!
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Ntar nyusahin. Berdarah dong. Dahin.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
Kalau gitu mati aja kalau gitu tadi.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right.
Kau lihat nih darah di muka gua nih. Gua tambahin nih di muka gua nih. Bang. Bar.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
Kalimantan asik-asik ya. Taruh bisa dulu. Satu tempat doang. Hide away. hancur.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds. Home, sweet home.
Terpencil. Apa? Soalnya di mana kapal karam?
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Kapal bisa jalan lah, iya. Kapalnya hancur begini. Batu dong.
Staying on this time.
Aman apa? Tinggal ditembak kelar. Meriam.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent
Ya
us
lu
thanks.
ngitung-ngitungin yang lain per semua.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Udah hilang loh. Nggak ada pedang lagi tuh. Hilang bukannya. Sama pedangnya.
Trust I'm not intruding.
Bentar lah tuh.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, Recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason, she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline Dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Salah apa coba nih? Oh, kalau batu begini mana bisa ngapung?
Norseman Harpocrates.
Buat bikin kapal buat apaan kalau nggak buat ngapung?
So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ini pemborosan.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. That said, I have continued my but without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion.
Please, don't apologize.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right. Mayhap we look in the.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not.
Not too tired to go filching Kubona. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young.
Habis time skip kita.
The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them.
Habis kelar dari lawan
well
tadi itu yang jelek-jelek gitu.
Titan took much from us
Rumah
that
kita
night.
dulu dihancurin
From some
sama Titan.
more than others. And the wounds that remain.
Masjid mati,
They
rumah
are not
hancur.
quick to heal.
Ya gak,
Which
dia
is why we
bilang,
must give them
ya
all the
kita
time they
kita
need.
turunan shift kedua gitu.
That we must.
Kita ambil namanya.
Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate.
Masih.
Good day, Clive.
Good day.
Iya. Terus
I'll be back soon.
Apa?
I
Barunya
should
di
get some
sini
rest while I can.
perahu di tengah laut. Perahu batu. Sebingung ini. Batu semua ini. Mana bisa ngapung?
Not back a blink, and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
What do you need? So, will it be?
Plus 10.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. And? Back, are ya? What do you want? Anything else?
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the Tavern Crown for me.
Reading table.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
Wah, udah 5 tahun dia nyerap ult. Wah, bentar lagi jadi musuh.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
Wait. Jalan-jalan aja deh.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more.
Oh, baru lihat chat ada.
The world marches ever closer to its end, and he will chase shadows.
Gimana sih ini ya?
Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Ini dong di bilangin sorry apa nggak ada yang lihat chat.
Master Clive, a moment, if you. My apologies. I didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well. What would make Martha leave the rest?
Otto. What's funny? Ada appearance. Appearances matter. Oke. Wih, baju ketat hitam. Edgy banget. Ada cuma doain. Orgal. Oke lah. Pen. Nggak apa-apa, bapak udah beristirahat dengan tenang, jangan ganggu-ganggu. Wede, edgy, merahnya terang-terang. Edgy sekali.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive.
Wow.
Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Itu bukannya gara-gara itu ya? Kan branded kan artinya kalau dulu kayak kulitnya dibakar kan, bukan ditato.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical, shall we?
Katanya ujung-ujungnya cuma dicongkel
Said you'd be coming.
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Pak lu. Kenanya lagi siapa? Udah pasti mak lu. Apa nih? Bro, you okay, bro?
Touch the hair on Martha's head.
Oh. Tamat tuh ini oke.
Look. Up ahead.
Martha.
Martha. Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive.
Martha,
do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields. Is this some twisted joke? There has only ever been one order of shields in Rosaria, and then...
Belum. second. Ada 5.
Fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even to the Empire.
This one.
Lari cepat.
Waken wind! Nice try.
Udah ada mati.
Are we too late?
Pasti.
There might still be someone inside.
Itu doang yang di dalam. Jepret. Jepret.
No.
Udah jadi batu juga tapi itu.
Damn it.
Yeah, Black.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
Lu serious offense. Wede item.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we...
How dare you speak those words?
Clive.
This won't take...
Kampus lu. Datang tinggal lagi level.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Komplit. High level.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Kesukaannya Bang G. Goge.
Found her.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive, he's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are
the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Matt to beg his aid.
Ih, depan lu sih.
And tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid, where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself before the casting.
Katanya beda sih ya. Di sini
I'll get
kan
someone to.
nggak kayak
I'll do it.
dijadiin law of the law. Kalau di sana kayak at least ya kayak macam
Cole
slave
and I will
biasa
remain
lah.
here and see to the Imperials.
Ini dicari-cariin, dibantai-bantain. Bunuhin semua ya. Ya deh kalau sama-sama mati ya mending gue nolongin orang lah katanya. Sorry. Dolores kacang apapun masih kalah sama anjing. Hari, apaan nih? Ahliman Bounty. Oh ini ya katanya bangke lawannya lebih susah daripada ini ya. Oh bukan ini.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal?
Paro.
What am I saying? Of course it has. There's a floating eyeball.
Paro. Mana mati? Lalu suram. Asuhan kita banget.
Waken winds!
Nice try. This one.
I am the thunder.
This. Get him. Nice try. Nice try. Over here! Get him! Nice try. This
lah kayak bos.
You didn't see that coming. That must be the bridge.
Panggalang separuh. Ya, Clara.
So shall the waters cleanse thee.
Yang jagain.
And now they are truly free.
Free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon. The boys from the garrison might still be nearby.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Ya elah. Kasih gue yang lain. Apaan nih? Plus.
We're not to move.
Oi! You handy with that sword of yours?
Of course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right.
Hey.
And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos?
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now, they're back. Oh, go on then.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Jalan makan chocobo.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo. A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
Garuda!
Dapet juga ramah.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Weh, lagi pada berantem.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Makan lagi. Datang semua. Pakai lu kenceng-kenceng. Dia masih ada tuh. Ada resetnya abis itu. Sakit juga. Sama aja tuh penjaga lu. Onjok kelar. Yoi.
You're safe now.
Biru.
White heart, I presume. Do you know her, boy?
Iya.
That scar. It couldn't be.
Oh, kombonya dia dulu.
Ambrosia.
Oh, satu. Kobonya dia dulu.
You survived.
Masih inget aja. udah tinggal berapa tahun? 18 tahun.
Yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Dapat Chocobo.
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Wede, langsung gagah. Wede, ada penutup matanya satu.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Call. Mantap, saya dapet Chocobo nih. Chocobo unlock, mantap. Akhirnya nggak perlu lari-lari lagi. Up. Get. Biar nggak. Wede. Ih. Wede. Gak beda jauh tapi om lari ya udah lah ya. Yang penting mending cepet balik. Capek juga. Thank you yang udah nonton hari ini. Thank you juga tadi ada Aidan tadi satu datang buat say hello. Sorry ya kita tadi gak sempet gak lihat. Nanti kapan kita lebih ini lagi. Ntar next kapan kalau misalnya ini kita datang lagi aja. Dan biasa hari Sabtu ini kok. Kalau tadi si Bangge main Lodge apa Judge Ice, paling ada FF 18 buat minggu depan mungkin 16. Di Bangge ntar siapa tahu mau main apa lagi gitu nanti. Gampang, nanti kita kasih surprise aja buat semuanya ntar minggu. Oke. Thank you guys yang udah nonton. Oke, bye bye. See you next week. Have a nice weekend. And